At the Maryland Army National Guard's D Company, 278th Brigade Engineer Battalion, located at the Patuxent River Readiness Center in Maryland, the day begins with pre-flight checks of the V-2 Shadow, an unmanned aircraft system, or UAS, that can be rolled out by just one soldier. When the launch order is given, a slingshot sends the Shadow into the sky. And near the launch site are ground control stations, where soldiers fly the aircraft as part of the day's training mission.
On the battlefield, we can do real-time surveillance, look at what's taking place on the ground. We can aid troops in contact as far as being able to feed that video back to the command center. They can make their decisions from there. We can do convoy support, make sure nothing gets attacked, or if it does, point out where the enemy is, that sort of thing.
For natural disasters, the UAS allows for greater coordination of response efforts.
The UAS can bring a whole lot for disaster response efforts, and the fact that we can monitor ongoing issues on the ground. We're able to direct police, emergency vehicles and things to certain areas with pinpoint accuracy.
And keeping the UAS ready for the warfight and disaster response requires ongoing maintenance.
We have daily inspections, we have reoccurring inspections on the aircraft, just regular maintenance like you might do on your automobile, air filters, oil filters, that sort of thing. We have to prepare for flight, load fuel into it. It's not as simple as a normal car when you're putting gas in it, but we have to make sure everything's done properly. From there, we mount it on the launcher, and once we have clearance through tower, we can launch the aircraft.
And the importance of UAS missions is never lost on maintainers and operators.
The job is quite demanding, but at the same time it's extremely rewarding, knowing that what you do here is simple as it seems. Sitting in a box and watching the ground with the camera is very important, especially overseas. I've been overseas and I've used this system, and I'd like to think at the end of the day that I've saved lives.
For National Guard Bureau Public Affairs, I'm Tech Sergeant Erich Smith.